Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I've said a couple times that I was gonna make a video about all of the things that I was using while I was doing clinicals, and so I'm finally gonna make that today. So I haven't been to clinicals for like going on 3 months now because well, first off, a person in our class tested positive, and then we had to quarantine, and then we got to go back to class, and then we had to quarantine again because another person had it. And then our county has been in the red and the orange, so we haven't been able to go back to school for a while, so we haven't been to clinicals. But I still want to tell you guys all the things that I have used when I did get to go to clinicals, because like maybe somebody else will be trying to figure out what they need for clinicals, and so I feel like this might help them. So first off, the thing that I'm going to talk about is my shoes that I used. These are my shoes that I used for clinicals. They are Nursemates Align Velocities, and I absolutely love these shoes. They have like this arch in here, and it helps my feet so much. I have high arches, so most of the time shoes don't really help me. They hurt my feet a lot, and then my back hurts a lot too. And with these, that never happened. I could go my whole day of clinicals and my feet didn't hurt, whereas like I'll go to work and the shoes I wear there, they make my feet hurt. They don't help at all. I wish I could find shoes for my job that feel like these shoes. And when I graduate, I do plan on buying another pair, just in a different color. For clinicals, I had to have white. That's what they wanted us to have, but I'm not a huge fan of white, so after I get like a job and stuff, I want to have shoes that are my choice. So I'm going to put those down. Okay, so the next thing we have is my scrub top. I'm going to try to keep the sleeve covered because it does have my school's name on it. So, but anyway, this is my scrub top. It's just plain white. It's made by Wink, and so basically our school, they went to a little store in our area and they told them what they wanted us to get, and we went out there and we figured out what size we needed, and then the store sent them to get embroidered, and this is what they picked out. Again, I'm not a huge fan of white. I think like for a hospital or a nursing home, white is a really bad idea because you get stuff on you and it can stain. And then the reason behind the teachers picking white was that it looks professional. I think after it gets stains on it, then it doesn't look professional anymore. I do agree that scrubs should be a solid color, but I don't think like the ones that have patterns on them are as professional, but I don't really understand why it has to be white. So the next thing we have is my pants that go with the scrubs. They are also made by Wonderwink, and they're also white. Our whole uniform that we had to wear was white. Those, I feel like they could be a lot better, but I have wore other scrubs. Like, I had a job right before I got pregnant with Tucker where I had to wear scrubs, and basically you just like were supposed to go to Walmart and buy black scrubs from there, and they would reimburse you for them because they were cheap. And those were absolutely terrible. I would be working and my pants would be falling down like all day long. These, they have like more elastic in the waist, I guess, and they don't fall down really. I just hate that they're white because it makes me feel self-conscious. I feel like people can see my underwear all day long, and I don't really like that. And then the stains again, I don't like that either. But anyway, the next thing we have is this little scrub jacket. We didn't have to buy these, but I did. It's Cherokee brand. I ordered it from allheart.com, and I really like it. Obviously it's not going to be like super warm, but sometimes in the morning when we would go to clinicals it would be a little bit chilly, and so I would wear it until we got inside the facility. I didn't personally like wearing it once we started doing things because then I would get too hot, but yeah, it did help during the morning, like on the way to the facility and then while you're waiting to go inside. The next thing I have is these little bandage scissors. I haven't actually got to use these in clinicals yet, but I had them in my car just in case we did get to go back. And one day I had a really bad toothache. I didn't have anything at home to help with it, so I decided I was just gonna like load up the kids and go to Walmart and get me something for my toothache. So on the way I stopped at a gas station. I was like, well, I'm gonna just like run in really fast and get me something to hold me over till I can get to Walmart. So I go in to buy Orajel and some Q-tips at the gas station, and I get out to the car and I figure out that you have to cut the Orajel open, and I was like, dang it, I don't have anything to open it with. And then I remembered I had these in the car, so I used these to open my Orajel in my car, and I think I used them to open a package one day. That's the only thing that I've really used these for so far. They didn't have a whole lot to pick from the day that I got them, so these just have like a little unicorn design on them. I thought it was cute, and I thought like what I really would like to do is work in peds, so I thought maybe like kids would like those a little more. Plus Brantley was with me when I bought them, so I let him pick them out. That's what he picked. And then the next thing I have is this Penlight. Also have not used this yet, but I'm sure that we will if we ever get to go back. I like it because it has the little gauge on it for the pupils, and then also it has a battery, like you can change the battery in it. Some Penlights that you get, you can't take them apart to change the battery, so I feel like that will be a waste of money. Like, they're cheap, but you know, if you keep buying Penlights over and over and over because the battery dies, it's gonna add up. But I just got this at the store where we go to get our scrubs and stuff. It's called Little Lena's, and I got this at Little Lena's. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like $6 or $7, something like that. Okay, so the next thing I have is this lunch bag. It's made by Arctic Zone. I got it at Sam's Club, and it came with a ice pack and a little Tupperware container. I didn't use the Tupperware container a whole lot. I did use the ice pack like every single day, and it kept my food cold. We didn't have a refrigerator to keep our food in when we would go to clinicals, so I would put the ice pack in there and my food would still be cold whenever we got to go eat lunch. I like this one because it like doesn't really look like a lunch bag. It looks more like a purse to me. Sam's always has these. They have different designs. Like right now they have some really cute ones. I can't remember what they're called, but they're really cute. So if you need a lunch bag, check them out. And then the next thing I have is this little case right here. It has my stethoscope and my blood pressure cuff in it. So I'm going to get my stethoscope out and show it to you guys. So this is my stethoscope. It's a Littman, if you couldn't tell by the little emblem. So I really like this stethoscope. If you are getting ready to go to nursing school or you need a stethoscope for nursing school, I would suggest getting a good stethoscope. I know there's other good brands out there, not just Littman, but like for instance, my husband got me a stethoscope from eBay. I can't even remember what brand it was, but it was really cheap and I really did not like it. It only had the diaphragm, it didn't have the bell. And sometimes you can use the bell to be able to hear better. And then also it had hard plastic earpieces, whereas these are squishy. And those on that one really hurt my ears. These ones are not too bad. It does still hurt a little bit because you're sticking something in your ear, but these are a lot softer, so they don't hurt as bad. Also, like the silicone-y ones or whatever this is, they conform to your ear better, I feel like. So it seals better instead of like a hard plastic. But yeah, if you are trying to figure out what kind of stethoscope to buy, I would suggest buying a better quality one instead of a cheap one. And then I just have this little blood pressure cuff. It came with the stethoscope that David got me from eBay. I still use it whenever I need to. There's nothing really like special about it. It does have like these little metal things on it, and I think some people in my class, they had some that didn't have metal on them, so I feel like that would hurt kind of. I don't know, but yeah, that's another thing that I use. Also, I use a backpack to, like, I put my lunch bag in it and anything else that I might need. The one that I have for class I really like. It's a Swiss Tech, and it has a bunch of different pockets in it, so you can put all your stuff in different little pockets and keep it more organized. I also had like a smaller one that I used for clinicals. I didn't like it as good. It was too small. Barely could even fit my lunchbox in it. Also, keep in mind, whenever you go to clinicals, you need a pen and you need something to write on. I used post-it notes, which I don't recommend because when you put them in your pocket or whatever, they kind of like fall apart. And then I also feel like they're too small, so I would just get a pocket-sized notebook. Also, I have a tattoo on my arm right here, so they suggested that we wear an underscrub top, so I did that. I forgot to get it out of my closet, but I got it from allheart.com too. It's the Adair brand, I think is how you say it. I could be wrong, but it's just a plain white long sleeve, and it's a plain white long sleeve t-shirt. I wore it under my scrubs every day that we went to clinicals. I also forgot to say, I did buy this from allheart.com too. If you make an account with them and you buy stuff, they give you points for the stuff that you buy, and then they'll send you like gift certificates. I've already got 2 gift certificates so far from all the stuff that I've bought from them. I don't think I got my shoes from there, but they do sell the Nursemates shoes if you want to buy them from there. I don't think they had my size or something, so I just ended up buying them from nursemates.com, I'm pretty sure. But that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and be sure and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. So I just ended the video and I forgot to mention one thing that I also used during my clinicals, which was my Apple Watch. I did also buy a little cheap watch from Little Lena's. It was made by Prestige Medical, but I really did not like that watch. It just felt like it was really cheaply made. So then I started using my Apple Watch. When we were in clinicals, I just had the regular band on it that comes with it. But here recently, I got these elastic bands. They're made by Palmetto watch bands, and they're really stretchy. I really like those because when I would have the regular watch band on it and I would have to wash my hands, I couldn't scoop my watch up very far on my arm, and so water would get underneath the screen protector, and then I couldn't use my screen unless I took the screen protector off and got the water out from underneath it. So with this one, I'm able to slide it up farther on my arm so that water doesn't get underneath the screen protector. And then these are also machine washable. You can also clean them with like a carpet shampooer. I don't have one of those, so if I needed to wash it, I would just put it in the washing machine. But it does say on the little card that comes with them that you can wash them with a carpet